Alright guys, this is A.M. Performance again. I'm doing a video on a 2005 Toyota RAV4. The video is about somewhat of timing marks and how to put back the tensioner after you removed it in order to check the timing marks, or in order to move a little bit of the timing marks. The cam, so it can match the timing marks. So also the timing marks, I have them marked right here, and the exhaust mark is right here with this arrow where you see right there, and the intake timing mark is another arrow that you see right there. Okay, so the one for the cam on the head is this line right here, and it has a dot under the bolt. I can't really show you, but it's there under this bolt right here, and that line should align perfectly with this timing mark. Now, also on the exhaust cam, you'll see a little mark right there, right where my knuckle is, and I already painted it red, as you can see, where that sprocket is. So the point right here is right here, and that's where that timing mark is. Should align to this arrow. Okay, and down here it aligns to the zero. That's top, that center right there on your harmonic balancer. So now the trick is, after you put everything back together without having to take the timing cover off, and make sure the timing was right, and if it was wrong, to change it. I'm going to make a different video of that. How to, if this cam is off a tooth, how to actually move the chain up a little bit to give enough space to move it back one tooth. That's a different video. The video I'm doing today is the timing marks and how to put this bad boy back together. So this is the tensioner for the chain on the side. The guide, or the rail, or the sled, however you want to call it, it gets pushed from the back from this. And this guy's got a little lock. That's a little hook that goes around that peg. You see it? It goes around that peg. So once you put this, it goes right here in the back. There's a hole here in the back under your UVT valve. Under this valve, you have to take this valve out to remove it, to get to these two 10 nuts in the back. Once you put it back in here, it's going to go something about like this, in this angle, right behind the chain on the bottom, right? What you're going to do is you're going to put it back, compress it. You can compress it by hand as long as you press down on the locking mechanism. You press down on it. See how I'm pressing on it? You have to press really hard on it to open it up all the way. Push the tensioner in, and then lock it into position, and then push the tensioner in and lock it into position with this little hook. Once it's in there, it's going to sit like this, and you're going to be able to see it from on top back here. Now, you might have to open the battery and look through here. Put a flashlight through there. I put a flashlight on top, and I can see it through down here. And then I use a screwdriver, a really long thin screwdriver, and pop it to the side. So I'm going to put the screwdriver here on the side on top, and then just pop it over. Now it helps, it makes it easier if you have two screwdrivers. One screwdriver pushing in from here, and then the other screwdriver pushing this locking mechanism over, and then it pops into position by itself. And then you can turn it by hand a couple of times to make sure the tension is right, make sure the timing is right, and then you should be done with it. So since it's a really tight spot, I can't really show you how to do it. You're just gonna have to kind of experience it yourself. But that's that's how it's going to go. Also, there's another timing on the back of this intake cam. Another dot right here. You see a dot? There's a little mark right there. There's a little dot right there. That's also aligning that that arrow. So the timing mark arrow. Anyway, so that's pretty much it, guys. I hope this helps, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you.